archaeologists and the John Struck. I'm having an escape from Monkey Island adventure. Sorry, I forgot to international talk like a pirate day. I meant to say, yar, ahoy, me hearties. It's your boy. That's what pirates say, isn't it? It's your boy, the John Struck. I be having an escape from Monkey Island adventure. It's going to get old. I'm going to stop that now. The new Monkey Island's releasing today. Let's like that and move forwards. I've been struggling a bit with this game, partly because it's just really janky. But I'm now playing on the keyboard because it's a little bit more stable.
I bet a whole lot of crawdaddies would fit in this trap, and I bet it doesn't catch many either, with gaps that big between the bars.
Yeah.
I can hear some people talking inside. If I move closer to the window, maybe I'll be able to make out what they're saying.
Like I said, I got the job done. Now where's my money?
This should be good.
Yeah, all in due time, my dear Mr. Pignose.
Hey, that voice sounds familiar.
We've only completed part of the plan. You've done an admirable job in getting Guybrush out of the way, as well as reappropriating the Marley family heirlooms. I trust you put them somewhere safe for the time being.
Of course I am. I'm no idiot. That junk you're so interested in is safe and sound in my impenetrable cave.
That junk, as you call it, may very well be the key to ridding these islands of pirates once and for all. No offense, of course.
Right. So about my fee.
Later, my good man. In the meantime, the heirlooms are our little secret. Keep them hidden, and not a word to anyone. We'd hate to have my plan spoiled by an indiscretion.
All right, Mr. Mandril, we'll do it your way. But if you don't pay me soon, I'll cut your gizzard out.
There's no need to be such a ruffian. You'll get what's coming to you.
I better.
I'm off to tend to my affairs. Now that we're in possession of the Marley heirlooms, I must begin determining how they relate to the ultimate.
So I didn't skip that. The game does that.
Ozzie and Pegnose are working together. After I deal with Pegnose here, I'll have to pay Mr. Mandril a little visit.
Right. I feel like if you ever hear the phrase, you'll get what's coming to you, like, that's a threat. Like, no, could you rephrase that?
I'm not gonna get too close. Wouldn't want Pegnose to see me. Pegnose must catch his own fish. No thanks. If I need stinky old fish, I'll go to the bait shop. No thanks. I prefer to drink rum that's been prepared by people with fully functioning nasal equipment. No thanks. I prefer to drink rum that's been prepared by people. That's the door to Pegnose's shack. I'm not picking that up. If I just go barging in there, Pegnose will shoot me.
I've got this duck.
No! Go away, you stupid duck! No! Get away from me! You crazy duck!
He really doesn't seem to like ducks. Watching Pegnose's panic attacks is fun, but I'm sure I could do better.
Alright, so I need him to get him to fall into the quad. Okay. You go back in there. I obviously need him to fall into the crawdaddy trap.
I don't think that needs a fake arm. That's greasy enough as it is.
There we go. Cool. It's nice when a plan comes together.
don't think so. You're going to jail, bucko. Well, Inspector, here's your real criminal.
What's this? That looks like Peg-nosed Pete.
Let me out of here!
It is. He's the one who framed me for the bank robbery. I'd like this anklet removed now.
You've got nothing on me.
I overheard you and Ozzie talking about how he hired you to rob the bank and frame me.
Ha! That won't hold up as evidence.
He's right. Do you have proof he did it?
That prosthetic nose I gave you earlier should clear my name.
Well, not exactly. That
Need
would
to find the
only
loot.
prove that Peg-Nose here was at the scene of the crime. It wouldn't prove he was the perpetrator. To do that, you'd need to prove Peg-Nose had the loot in his possession.
But
So, I will not be administering justice in this case.
you can't just let him go.
Oh, Pete's not going anywhere. He's
Thank you,
wanted for plenty
Shino
of
the
other
Ultimate,
crimes.
for following the
Not
channel.
like when you think you can prove what you claim.
All right.
Right.
Gee, I wonder how Elaine's doing.
And so, my swashbuckling citizens, as we approach the next century, can we really afford to entrust Melee Island's future to a man with no past, a man with no experience, a man who doesn't even seem to like pirates? Common sense says no!
My opponent is right. I am a newcomer to these islands, and it's true that my experience in affairs of state is minimal at best. But it doesn't take a 7th-generation pirate princess to see that Melee Island needs more than a part-time status quo governor. A governor who can't even promise her citizens good times and free grog.
Yeah!
Stop it! You can't be stupid enough to believe that Charles is just gonna give you free grog and good times, can you?
Yeah, Marley does... Ooh, good evening. Ah, so you'll have some insight into, what's his name? Ozzie Mandril. Because this game's Australian is just entirely made up of stereotypes. Let's have a look at... Actually, loads of people are named after animals in this game.
Well, if it isn't Peg-Nosed Pete, the pilfering pirate.
What do you want, you ponytail freak?
I just want to point out that not only did he walk through Peg-Nose... Ooh. Hello, oh, my word. Ooh. I don't know if I should... Because it's out in like 4 hours, right? First of all, hello, Binotto82 from Italy. Yes, looking forward to return. I decided to play all through the games again. And I don't know, because I've got Tales of Monkey Island after this, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold off or not. Especially as this game's a little bit janky on the PC. I was just going to point out, not only did he walk through the crate then, his head turned the wrong way around his neck, because it laser focuses to what he's looking at. I don't know why it's a bit broken.
So, the infamous Peg-Nosed Pete finally meets his match.
You're nothing without your precious attack gun.
I want my belongings and I want them now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tell me where my stuff is and I won't hurt you.
Ooh, now there's a threat.
This is your last chance to tell me where the loot is,
What?
or I'll bring my duck in here.
Ha ha! There's no pets allowed in this building.
Or you'll be wishing it was just your nose that was missing.
Big talk for such a little man.
I don't know why Guybrush doesn't get any respect. He just brought in like a notorious criminal that's never been caught in like a decade. Just casually, the first time he ever went to the island. He's been doing these sorts of things for like 6 years.
Or I'll start singing show tunes.
Yeah? Then I'll sing show tunes through my nose cavity.
Or I'll ask you again.
That doesn't surprise me.
or I'll boil you in oil.
I've had worse.
Or nothing.
That's what I figured.
How does Ozzie Mandril fit into this scheme?
I don't know who or what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. I saw him over at your house.
And you still can't figure it out. You're a sorry excuse for a pirate.
I am not. I'm mightier than you'll ever be.
Right. I'll let you get back to running errands for the wifey.
Did a duck really nibble off your nose?
I'm not talking to you.
Quack!
Ah!
Stay here. I'm off to enjoy my freedom.
Freedom. You can't even leave the island.
Alright. Let's see if Otis has any insight. Yeah, I don't.
I'm a victim of society.
I don't like Governor Marley in this game, and I know that she's got a different voice, but it's not just that. It's partly that, and quite partly the 3D model.
See you later, Otis.
You're gonna get me out of here.
Okay, has anything changed around here? Because there was a cutscene. Maybe I can fetch something for Carla now.
Hey, Carla.
What do you want?
Yes, you can see dude there walking. He's supposed to be behind something, I think.
Since you're stuck here, would you like...
Like what?
Actually, I have no...
Well, maybe you...
You have been around town.
Carry on, Carla.
Do I really...
Let's have a look at my stuff. Body parts, scupperware, cologne, termites. Looking for a cave. Probably has something to do with his secret door. Ah, if only we had that skeleton key.
I'm back.
What do you want now?
Hey, you're the jerk who hired Pegnose to frame me for the bank robbery.
That's strange. I heard that you were the one who robbed the bank.
Ha! I overheard you talking to Pegnose in the swamp.
What?
You heard me. I know all about your scheme to steal the Marley heirlooms.
Ah! Your puny pirate brain is incapable of perceiving the true depths of my scheme. Besides, you'll never be able to pin anything on me without the loot. And you'll never find it.
Ha! I already found it.
Really? You found Pegnose's booty showcase?
Yeah.
What did it look like?
It's very nice. Lots of booty.
You're probably bluffing. But I was planning to take a hike to the showroom anyway. And when I return, I'll have plumbed the mysteries of the ultimate insult. Don't touch anything while I'm gone.
Grandpa Marley's letter mentioned the ultimate insult. Wonder if it's important.
Where's here?
The path ends here. There's no way I'll be able to follow him through the forest without some sort of trail.
I was about to say, like, the game just suddenly got a lot easier than it was. Trail. termites. I've got to put termites in his walking stick. How do I do that? Yeah. I had a massive... I was really struggling with the perfume. And suddenly a lot of things will make a lot more sense. Okay, hang on. To be fair, it's because there's a limited amount of stuff left to do. Also, I just didn't know you could combine items in this game. Walking stick places that way. Also, I shouldn't declare that it's easier until I actually do a puzzle. Somewhere about it. No. Ah.
Keynesian pig!
Oh, it's near Hugo. Because he gets so annoyed he breaks his stick and gets another one. There we go.
What in tarnation are you doing, son?
Just looking at my stuff.
Is that what they call it these days? Now be quick about it. I wouldn't want any women folk to see that.
Those little buggers sure know high-quality wood when they see it.
Freddy, my new caner better be ready.
Oh, it sure is, Mr. Mandril. It's
Yeah, I did a
over
thing.
on that bench there.
Creepwood? Thinking of buying a walking stick of your own, are you? Might make you look more distinguished. Quite like a monkey in a hat.
Yeah, those are funny. Hey,
Put it on my bill, Freddy, and don't even think about overcharging me, or I'll own you.
Yes, sir. Always a pleasure, Mr. Mandril.
There's that trail. Yeah, would I have figured it out had I not known about the termites or the, well, I knew the termites existed. I didn't know the wooden hand existed.
I'm back.
What do you want now?
You're through, man.
Let me.
Yeah,
And what did it...
I thought there would be more chins.
With the power of the ultimate... Don't touch...
Once I clear my name, I really should...
Good thing I had that trail to follow. Up until now, that is. It's disappeared. Those termites probably ran out of cane to eat. Now, where did that Australian pirate phobe go? Oh, there he is.
I must have kangaroos in me upper paddock.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting Aussies.
This ultimate insult nonsense has me uncharacteristically baffled. I knew I should have taken that class in ancient voodoo curses at the University of Toowoomba.
The heirlooms must be nearby. It's pretty shallow here. I can see the dirt on the bottom easily.
Oh, I'm still at the hand.
Well, that doesn't need to be kept fresh.
I worry I've got the hand
They're very tropical.
because if I...
There's a hidden passage back
Oh,
here.
never mind.
That must be where Ozzie disappeared to.
I was worried I'd have to do the entire thing again.
What an odd collection of junk. There doesn't actually seem to be all that much valuable stuff in here. What kind of twisted freak keeps the skulls of his victims lying in piles around his showroom? I bet he wasn't hugged much as a child.
Press the button.
Hey, that looks like the Lucretown Bank's missing loot. And the Marley heirlooms. I've got to find a way to get in there. The bank booty and the Marley heirlooms are in the cavern on the other side of this unbreakable window. Wow. Wonder if Elaine will let me have one of these. Murray? Guess not.
I guess it's a real feat to have somebody introduced in the third game immediately become a recurring character like Murray. Like, does Monkey Island 2 have any recurring characters that come back? Oh, Wally. Yes, Monkey Island 2 introduces Wally. That's fair enough. I'm not seeing anything.
Well, I've already got a skull.
Do you? I guess you have one in your head.
No, I'd probably get busted for possession of stolen property.
That's a reasonably good point, to be honest.
Ick. Dirty dishes. For a master thief, Pegnose is a real slob. I've got plenty of tables at home.
I'm not picking that up. I already opened the drapes.
It could do something else when you press it again. Caveat emptor. Oh, it's in a cave, isn't it?
It's not so shallow here. I can just make out the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, we're 2D. Are we 2D? We're not 2D, are we? No.
I can't tell what that is. It's too dark to see.
can't tell what that is. It's too dark to see. Wish those fish would come over here so I could see something.
Ooh, hello, Caviculaire. Muffins. I don't have muffins, but I do have a can of Coke. Everyone's here today.
Nah, I prefer to keep this to myself and a select group of close friends.
Right, how do I convince bioluminescent fish to investigate?
My heart belongs to Elaine. I can't give it away. I like my current heart just fine.
I worry I don't have the correct item. Place?
I don't think that would help anything.
No. Seemed unlikely. We were doing quite well for half an hour. It's always half an hour, isn't it? If we can't leave, then that's a good sign, though. Oh, we can leave. Damn. I mean, there must be a light source because we can see it.
The bank booty and the Marley heirlooms are in the cavern on the other side of this unbreakable window. Yeah, sure. I'll just break that reinforced glass by banging my head on it. That'll certainly mess up the carpet. I don't think that would help anything.
Oh. I'm an idiot. I need bait. Yeah, the second half of this island has been a lot easier than the first half.
Gentle player, at this point you should be thankful that your computer does not have odor emulation capability. This place smells horrible. I mean really bad. So bad, in fact, that...
Hey, you don't like it?
It's a large, stinky vat of free bait, marinating in bait juice. There. Now my bait will stay fresh.
Yeah.
Here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
Ooh. We need it out.
already have something in there. I already have something in there.
Save my game, because it might crash or something. I just want to place it on the ground.
I already have something in there. I already have something in there. Whew. It's a good thing I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. It's the stolen booty from the bank.
Don't you want to direct Canard to here?
Hey, something just fell out of the chest. A tiny screw. I'll bet it goes to Pegnose's prosthetic nose. Now I can clear the good name of Guybrush Threepwood.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to rummage through this, lest I get my fingerprints all over everything.
No, no, that's not what I want. Hall of Justice!
I recovered the stolen loot. Am I free now?
That doesn't mean you didn't steal it.
Oh, Inspector, I think you'll find this interesting.
What's this? It looks like a tiny screw.
I think you'll find it goes with the nose I gave you earlier.
Oh, you do you? What makes you so sure, eh?
It won't prove a thing.
Quiet, you. Well then, perhaps we should give it a try. Hold still, you. Quiet, you. Well, I'll be. Let's see that screw.
It doesn't fit.
Quiet, you.
If the nose fits, you must acquit.
I've never seen that screw before in my life.
Quiet, you. Well, all right then. I guess your name's been cleared. Let's see that leg of yours.
Right.
I don't like him assaulting the prisoner.
Maybe I should do a background check on you. Just because you didn't rob the bank doesn't mean you aren't wanted for other more heinous crimes.
Hey, he stole a duck!
Quiet, you! On the other hand, without the stigma of felonious robbery hanging over your head, you seem pretty harmless. So, off you go.
Hey, was that an insult? Done paying your debt to society, Otis?
Ha freaking ha.
Time to make sail, shipmates.
Thank gods, I hate this repressive place.
Yeah, I was getting kind of bored.
We can't. I have more repairs to make. Just kidding. Ship's ready.
Did we do the lawyer stuff?
All right, mateys. Stay here and watch the ship while I go into town.
Yeah, you guys stay here while Guybrush and I check out the flora.
If you get to go, I get to go. Scumbar, here I come!
Hey, if anyone here gets to go to the scum bar, it's me.
Hey, please stay here and guard the ship. I'll be back soon.
Jeez, we were just kidding.
We were.
This can't be right.
I'm afraid it is, Governor. Charles L. Charles' Good Times Free Grog campaign has given him a 23% lead in all the polls.
But...
Honey, I'm home.
Guybrush! Ah, you're back!
Yes, and look what I've got. Oh, wait, that's not it.
Oh, Guybrush, this is wonderful! Esteban, take these papers down to Melee Town Hall and save my mansion. Oh, Guybrush, I am so glad you're back. What took you so long?
Well, that's a funny story. It all started when I went looking for the no-nosed pirate.
Comic Sans there.
And then Ozzie said, I'm gonna put your shrimp on me body. After that, I was attacked by an army of koalas. And so the lawyers used the Marley Mansion deed to draw up the legal papers to save the mansion. And I came back here.
Well, seems like the sensible thing to do would be to destroy my grandfather's heirloom so that no one could get their hands on the ultimate insult. Whatever that is.
I agree. Got a match?
Charles, you manipulating weasel! Get out of my house before I stick my piranha poodles on you!
Yipes!
Now, my dear Mrs. Marley.
The Reapwood.
Is that any way to talk to the next governor of Melee Island?
I don't care what the polls say. The pirates of Melee will see through your tissues of false hopes and empty promises.
The pirates of Melee couldn't see through a window. They can't even see what's right in front of them.
What are you talking about?
Why, only the biggest lie of them.
LeChuck!
My God!
At your service. Enough of this inane banter. I've got an election to win.
How do you expect to be elected once I tell everyone you're really LeChuck?
Go ahead, tell them. Shout it from the rooftops. It will only ensure my victory. And once I'm elected, I'll use my gubernatorial powers to divine the secrets of the ultimate insult.
Huh?
You heard me. The ultimate insult. With its unholy power, I'll make the seas run red with the blood of my enemies. I'll bring the forces of hell to the shores of the Caribbean. And I'll finally make Elaine my willing bride.
Oh, yeah? Well, you fight like a cow.
Yeah. So, we finally reached Act 2. I don't think I'm finishing this before the next game comes out, but like I've got to do Tales before that anyway.
I'm confused.
About what?
So LeChuck, according to Curse, gets stronger every time he comes back, which is why he was a magic zombie ghost. But like, he doesn't seem to have gotten stronger. He just seems to be able to flip at will between them. Like in the first game, he was able to pretend to be another person. He was the sheriff in the first game. That's why I also I can't remember if I realised Charles L. Charles was LeChuck, but I mean he's called Charles L. Charles, and we know, like, a cup of tea, and he's got the same voice. He's just doing a posh accent. Speaking of his voice, I understand that it changes for Tales and for Return. Possibly because the actor's not around anymore.
How can LeChuck be alive? Relatively speaking, of course.
I don't know.
What is the ultimate insult? And why are LeChuck and Ozzie Mandril after it?
I don't know.
Well, I've got a plan.
I know I'm going to regret asking this, but what is it?
What's the line from the zombie thing? They go to the pub and wait for it to all blow over.
Let's work together to find out the secret of Big Whoop. Oh, sorry, wrong script.
Right. Well, now here's my plan. I'll redouble my efforts to keep LeChuck out of the governor's mansion, which should be a lot easier now that I know he's really an evil undead demon from heck. In the meantime, why don't you do everything you can to stop Ozzie and LeChuck from getting their hands on the ultimate insult? Whatever that is.
Okay. How?
If I were you, honey, I'd talk to the voodoo lady. She always seems to know about these things.
But
Have fun fighting the bad guy, Schnookums.
this is what it's like being a first lady.
Is that the first time they've said Voodoo Lady out loud? Because I'm pretty sure if Voodoo Lady is because she's got no name and it's just the informal name we give to the character. Although somebody in one of the hints from like the earlier games kept calling her Mojo. It's like, no, it's a house of Mojo. It's a magic place. That Mojo just Mojo means spell in that. You know, it's magic. Voodoo. Mojo. I know she literally just told me what to do. Oh, Voodoo Lady, of course. She's in the house. Where's the lookout tower? Ooh.
Elaine, darling?
What is it, dear? I'm kind of busy right now.
Well, I'm off to find the ultimate insult.
Try not to get killed and or cursed, dear.
Also, the church is missing and the jail.
You fool. Ah, Guybrush. I knew you'd return. How can I help you? I see that you are finally ready to ask me about the ultimate insult.
Yeah.
What would you like to know about it? I sense that you want to know what the ultimate insult is.
Good guess.
The ultimate insult is the most coveted and dangerous voodoo item the world has ever known.
More coveted and dangerous than the indescribable terrors of Big Whoop?
Twice as coveted and 5 times as dangerous.
Yowie. What does it do?
It is a powerful talisman that allows its owner to spew incredibly foul insults.
Insults? That's all? I thought it would be a potion that turned people inside out or something.
But these are no ordinary insults, Threepwood. These are insults spoken in an ancient, forgotten tongue. Insults so vile, so emotionally crippling, that they transform even the fiercest of pirates into an egoless mass of goo permanently.
Wow! Wait a minute. If the insults are in a forgotten language, how come they're so dangerous? Wouldn't that have the same effect as insulting me in Finnish?
You'd think that, wouldn't you? But the language used by the ultimate insult is so ancient that it's rumored to be amplified by the voodoo magics of the ultimate insult.
Not touching anything.
This original language has the power to speak to the
Whoa.
Indeed.
It's just this version's janky.
I see that you want to know how to make an ultimate insult.
That would be useful.
Sadly, I have no idea how to make an ultimate insult talisman.
Honestly, it's
Strange. You've always seemed to be the master of all.
probably for the best.
Yes, but the ultimate insult was outlawed dozens of years ago in the aftermath of a terrible battle between 2 ultimate insult-wielding hoongans that shattered the ego.
That's awful.
And bad for business. As a face-saving gesture, the United Voodoo Workers of the Tri-Island area agreed to gather up and destroy all
the recipes.
I see that you want to know where to find the makings of an ultimate insult.
It would be good to know where to start.
As I said, the instructions to build an ultimate insult have been destroyed. However, I seem to recall that the individual pieces of an ultimate insult can only be found on one island.
Monkey Island?
Too obvious. It was some other island entirely. Unfortunately, this island's name has also been lost to the vagaries
Of time. It'll be on the map somewhere.
very well. I sense that you want to know the connection between the Marley Heirlooms and the ultimate insult.
Stop doing that. But you're right. This chest contains Grandpa Marley's heirlooms.
According to Grandpa Marley's letter, his wedding presents to Elaine hold the key to assembling the ultimate insult. But there's so much stuff in these heirlooms that it's hard to separate the presents from the junk.
Ah, I sense powerful voodoo forces at work here. Weddings, nuptials, bands of gold. Reveal to us a gift that's old.
Hey, a pair of earrings.
Lacy veils and prenups too. Show us the symbol of something new.
Ooh, a necklace.
Bridesmaids tinged with jealous sorrow. Bring to light a present borrowed.
A pin on a chain? What kind of present is that?
One heart beats where once were two. The final gift is something blue.
Oh, the final gift is something blue.
Is something wrong?
Yes. There should be a fourth wedding gift in here. A blue wedding gift. But
As in
my
a-
mystic senses
the
detect
insult.
nothing.
Maybe it's still on Lucre Island.
I don't think so. My voodoo instincts tell me it's somewhere on Melee Island. How curious.
Do you have any idea where I can find the blue wedding present?
Only that it's somewhere on Melee Island.
What am I supposed to do with the wedding presents?
If Grandpa Marley was telling the truth, they hold the key to finding the ultimate insult.
So,
If it were me, I'd find the woman who wore those earrings.
the figurehead to the pink ship has space for earrings.
I don't need any more of your enigmatic